Hey there, welcome to Mentoring Marissa, episode something. And this is a popular request that I get. Marissa's entire, the popular request is multiple subjects. So we've been doing a bunch of stuff with kind of really more precise light and specialized light. And today I want to step back a little bit and go with something that maybe a starter would use, like an umbrella. So we're gonna go with a simple umbrella setup to photograph two people. Who are these people? Marissa will introduce them.
This is my lovely mother, Janice, and this is my lovely sister, Robin, who I've strong-armed into being here for us today for free.
That's right. Strong arming is an important skill.
Yes.
But Marissa already knew that skill.
I learned from the best.
You still look taller than me for some reason, and I'm not sure why. You're not wearing heels this time.
I know. Well, I'm just tall.
Maybe you are. I may have shrunk. You know, as you get older, you shrink. All right, so this is going to be simple. We're going to use an umbrella. Marissa's got her camera, so if you remember, the remote's right there. You can throw it on top. And the beauty of an umbrella is that the light goes everywhere. Okay, so because we're shooting female subjects, right, I normally put the light in the center. But to be more traditional, we're going to kind of go with the side light. Plus, you like that painter. Who's that painter that you like?
Rembrandt.
Rembrandt. So we don't want to go really super Rembrandt, though, because we've got two subjects and we don't want them to be particularly bright and the other one dark. We can't have too much shadow fall off. Because remember, the distance of the light will affect that, right? So we don't want the light to be too close. This is pretty good. You're going to want to average it. You want your light to be about as far away from the subject as the size of the light. That's a good place to start. And remember, your light is the umbrella, not the light itself, right? Because this, coming this way, this becomes the light source. So if we look at how big the umbrella is, it's roughly the distance from the umbrella to the people. That's usually a good place to start. Let's look at that. Are we in TTL? Is it even on? Probably not.
It's not on. And we are in TTL.
Okay, so let's just take a shot and see what it looks like. We are tethered. Going vertical like a professional. Hold on, something's happening. You turned your lens the wrong way.
We're supposed to look at it.
Did I?
When you do that, you lock it.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Go that way further. There you go. Versus running me off the camera. There we go. Okay.
Oh.
A picture.
Me like it.
Oh,
So,
she likes it already. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, so is the light more flat on Robin because it's coming right that way? And if so, would it be good to have them switch positions?
That is a good question and a good solution, right? The light, remember that light falls off once it comes from the subject, so it's going to be brighter, more contrasty on the person that is closer to the light source. So in this case, if we want a less contrasty light on mom, right, which we probably do, because that will show less detail, right? So it's generally more flattering, not that you're not absolutely gorgeous. Then you might want to do that. And we can do that, you can either switch them position-wise, or we can move the light, depending on how lazy you are.
Let's switcheroo, because we're very lazy.
Yes, we are super lazy.
Well, we can move the stool.
Still move the stool, we can do exactly that.
No, so just sit. Have you sit on the stool, facing forward. And then mom kind of turn more towards the light, like so this is more from that. So that, will that be good?
Yeah. Yeah, so the flatter her face is to the light, right? The less shadow you'll have on your face. So if you turn slightly towards Robin, you know, in general, but without side-eyeing people, then you will have flatter light on your face, less shadow.
Ta-da!
Right. That is absolutely correct. Go for it.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't even need me. See, Marissa's got this.
No, I would be lost without you. Yeah, or you could look at Robin or just whatever feels natural. These are the
test shots. So this is when you want to be weird. There you go, right?
I think I made it wide angle by accident. Almost.
Yeah. You can look at your numbers, right? Lower the number is the wider the angle.
Oh.
So you can go like 50 is kind of normal.
Right.
And then you can just stand back and then walk backwards and forwards till you get
Gotcha.
the framing you want. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 70.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'll have to back way far.
Yep. And we can move the table back if we have to.
Move my little red dot. Wait, I moved my red dot to Robin's face, but it didn't focus.
Well, maybe they're just blurry by nature. You remember that group Blurry by Nature? Was that in the 90s? Or was that Naughty by Nature?
Blurry by Nature.
The last thing you want to do is hand the camera to me like I know what I'm doing. Okay, so here we go. You are in manual focus.
So I just moved the red square.
You switch that. There we go.
Oh, that's what I did.
But yes, if you want to do that, or you can do face detection, which will probably work fine. For this, and for that, we want to click on this. You can watch the other video where we talked about this. We're going to put it on face.
I didn't learn, unfortunately.
You want?
Oh, that's the face.
Yeah, this is it right here. Auto area face, not cat face because they're not cats. And usually you want to put this on continuous autofocus. So then it should. Yes, yeah, it's finding the eye.
Gotcha.
Now, if it goes on the eye that you don't want, you can click this little thing to switch eyes.
Oh.
So if you want to do front or back eye. Yep, there we go.
That
is a Nikon exclusive feature. Right, Seth? Seth's here today, but he's not going to come on.
We are available for sponsorship? No. All right, this is
the moving the eyeball back and forth.
Oh, it's a test shot.
No warnings.
Isn't she so much like me?
Yes. Okay. Okay, so right. So, I mean, we're still going to have some shadow on the face. Now, the more the light comes forward, the more we can eliminate that. Okay? So if we don't want that shadow, this is kind of traditional, but if you want it to be more flat, you can move the light actually physically forward, right? Like this.
Right.
The more forward it is, because remember, your shadow is going to be opposite the light. Typically, if we move it too far in the front, though, it's also going to start to put their shadow possibly in the background. So you want to be a little wary of that.
Okay,
so,
and maybe if you put your arm around Robin, that'll encourage you to like turn more. I think, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and then turn your hips a bit more towards the camera. Yeah, that'll be good.
This is an excellent poser, but not like poser in like a bad.
All right, this is a goofy one. This is a goofy test. Well, it's just a test shot. Here, okay, yeah, you can do a goofy one. Oh yeah, that's the one. And that's how you trick people into getting. There you go.
Yeah, so you've got a little bit of shadow, so it adds some depth, but not so much shadow that it's kind of off-putting. And you've got really, really pretty subjects, so that makes life easy. Now, there is some shadow on this side that we can fill in with a reflector, right? We can use a V-flat flat.
Okay.
So this is from V-Flat World. Sponsor Marissa.
Oh.
Marissa always takes pictures of nothing. It's part of her thing. And we will not cut it out.
Oh. What you see is what you get.
Right. So we're gonna go like that. Exactly. Let's go like this way. There we go. If there's an awkward way to put a V-flat up, I am the master.
We found it. This is.
Yeah, this is good. We want to put it so that it's reflecting here, right? We don't care about the back of her.
Do we want it to be V facing towards them?
Nope. We're gonna put it flat.
Yeah.
It's a V and it's flat.
Uh-huh.
Well, this is for fill for the front. We'll use a hair light if we want light back there.
Cool.
So we're gonna move this forward. We want the light from the umbrella to bounce off this a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, that should work. And then fill in a little bit on Mom. So let's see what that looks like. Nice and simple.
Yes.
Oh, you got to count. That's the traditional way.
Oh wait, I just tapped the screen and it shot. That was not real.
You can do that as well.
All right, ready? I just want to move the focus box. I think they're in focus. All right, and give me your best. Oh, cute.
Nice. Oh, look at the little heart thing. All right, so that's very nice. So we can see. So you can see the background roll here. If you're going to show that much of them, I probably would also be a little more concerned with how Robin's legs are posed.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want straight legs at the camera. Or you could crop it.
Crop it, yeah.
Which is probably a more kind of, the frame would be probably more like...
Better.
I mean, you can do however you want, obviously, if you want to leave space, but probably for something like this, I would probably do something like that. Good. Yeah, and then you won't be able to frame it exactly like that because of the shape of the sensor, but coming a little bit closer, I don't think you really need to show so much leg. Plus, we didn't light the bottom. Now, we could add a hair light if we really wanted to, but I think this is, should we add a hair light? You know what happens when you use more lights? Nope, you get paid more. And Marissa wants to be maximum pay, so.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So we'll just I already put a stand over there, too, and once you put a stand up, you got to do it. circling around randomly. Let's put this one up behind. This is a B in the B group. Go put that on a light stand. I'm randomly walking around. Nobody's on camera right now. We have dead air.
Dead air, no! Seth, come do a dance.
She's in the back. I'll do a little drawing of Marissa back there. There she is. All right. Yep.
Is this the right position for the light? I think
Should be good. I think you're good. Yep, that's perfect. Go like this way. Oh yeah, you can do that. Turn it on. That's fine.
Oh. And then try to tilt it up.
Yeah, up a little bit is good. Nice. What's that? Yeah, well, Marissa wanted you to do a dance or something. Right? Seth does not dance before on the camera, anyways. I mean, he dances just not on the camera.
Let me show you something.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, here we come.
This is gonna fall out on you out of nowhere. So you got two options.
Okay.
You can either wrap this around your lens and take the tension off, or take your pinky, put it in your pinky. That way, there's no. Okay, so when you shoot, keep it in your pinky, and you don't have to worry about it falling out.
Cool.
All right.
That is pretty cool.
That is.
Also,
weird.
like normally, like you know, when you're drinking tea, like you put your pinky out. Like that's where Seth learned that.
I got 2 Mentos for the price of 1. And by 1, I mean 0.
I don't hear one word I said.
and endless love.
It's because I was too cheap to give her the jerk stopper piece for her
I
camera.
saw that. Why is it hanging there? But you see how there's no tension?
Yeah, that's actually a very good idea.
That's very cool.
I am unabashedly cheap. I mean, I'll admit it. Okay, so as normally for hair lights, we're going to turn off the front light. So remember, you are on A, so just hit head. Head, there you go. Boop, and that'll only fire the backlight. So let's just see what it looks like. It's going to be crazy silhouetted probably. I mean, you might get some back push. We're going with a kind of a harder hair light just to see what it looks like. Typically, remember we talked about this before, it's good to use a...
Robin kind of moved out of the way.
Wow, that's going to be glamorous.
That's like touched by an angel almost.
Yeah. So let's start it because we usually use, right, we talked about this before, we usually use the like a strip for a hair light, but let's use a hard light just to be different.
Yeah.
Daniel likes to be different sometimes. So turn the A light back on. Yeah, there you go. And let's try both lights together. Then we'll adjust. Nice and simple. Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Try that again.
I don't think it went off.
I believe that is also the case.
What? Oh, did I turn it off by accident?
It was just really dark.
Oh no, it's probably because the backlight's so bright, maybe.
Yes.
Do you think that, I think the backlight is probably. Yeah, I think the backlight's just overpowering.
Right, so what was happening is, right, exactly, that's exactly what happened. I was just testing to make sure I was actually firing. Sometimes the remote we can do a lot of stuff. So what we can do instead is we'll figure out we'll do it the way I normally do it. I was just trying to be different this time. So this is why you don't do things differently. You just do things the way you normally do it. Let's establish an exposure for the front, and then we'll establish exposure for the back, then we'll combine them. So let's start over, and let's get a good exposure for the front.
No.
Is this that shot?
She's got it. This is it. This is important, though. This is the most important shot you'll ever have. Well,
Amazing.
second most important. So turn A off now.
Okay. And now go to B.
Yeah, then turn B on. Head. No, don't change that. Yeah, we can change it back to 3 again.
Well, how do I get to? Oh,
You got to go to
Yeah.
channel and change it. Yep, but you made it on channel 5, so go back to channel 3. There you go. There you go. Otherwise, nothing would fire. You're good. Try that now. This is going to be way too bright, but we're going to try it. Okay, so let's look at this for a second. This is going to be super bright, obviously. And we can kind of make a judgment right away. We know that's at least a couple stops bright. Let's jump into capture 1. And let's grab the exposure slider and let's just drag it down until we get. That's kind of where we want the hair light to be, like bright. So that's like, yeah, about 2 stops. So what we're going to do is switch to manual. So where it says the TTL button, press that one. Boom. And then you're on B right now, just go down 2 stops. Hold down the minus. Or if you hold it down, it'll go, yep, there you go. There you go, that's good. 2.2 is good. And now turn A back on. And we want to keep it in manual. And let's just take a shot with both lights going. And let's just see. We'll still have to adjust again because once you combine the lights, it matters. If Tether Tools is watching and you want to send one of those wireless tethering things.
I have trouble with the focus square.
Okay.
Because
Oh yes, it's doing that thing that happens when I touch it with my nose. There we go. If you ever have a weirdness, just hit the minus.
We'll just turn this off so it's not
Or you can also turn that off so it's not a touch screen. I like to leave it on because then later on I try to touch stuff and then it doesn't work and I'm like, why doesn't it work? But,
Oh, still zoomed in.
you did not blink, but now we've got nice clean light, right? We have the nice hair light. Now, this is where in life sometimes you have to make a compromise, right? Because in order to get the nice bright hair light on Robin, let's say, she would need to be closer to the light, right? Because her hair is darker. But we don't want to do that because we'll have the opposite problem here. So our solution is two solutions. If we want hair light to be on both of them enough, or to be of equal brightness, I should say, we'll need to move the hair light to the other side, right? Because we can't move Robin because that'll throw off the front light, right? So, as you're doing this, you can think about, I'm not saying you should do that, but I'm saying you can do that if you want. It kind of depends on how you perceive it to be lit. How do you like it?
I like it. We could do it on Robin's side.
All right, put it on her side. Go for it.
Cool.
You gotta do it. You have to do it. See? Yes.
I had a thought, like, you know how those 80s portraits have like cool, funky laser lights? I'm not gonna do it though. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah.
They don't actually have laser lights. They just have pictures of laser lights.
We could do it with laser. That'll be another video. I'll get my friend to like start.
You can turn the modeling light on if you want. There you go.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Now the thing is, right? Because you're aiming it right at Mom, she's gonna have a really bright spot on the side of her head. So turn it slightly this way. Feather it towards me. Don't move the light stand. Just turn the light.
Oh, smart.
Physically turn the light. There you go. And you want to feather it until the light's basically off that. You can see the shadow being thrown on there. You want to turn so you don't see that shadow.
Like
So
that?
much. There you go. Come back a little bit. Yeah. How are you going to be this way with your face? Yeah, you're going to get a little bit on Mom. We'll see what it looks like. It might be too much.
I don't mind a bit getting on Mom.
Well, you say that now
right? Oh,
because you haven't seen it yet. No, it's fine. Try it.
I could feather it this way.
Nope, you could. I'd leave it where it is. Let's just see what it looks like. Because what we'll do is if it's too harsh, we'll switch to a softbox.
Yeah, or we could have Robin back up.
Yeah, she can also back up. Or Mom can come forward, which is even better because you're on a chair. Yep,
Oh
there
yeah,
you go. And then step that way. In.
Oh, I see what you're saying about
So
that.
see what's happening? And because she's shorter, now it's not hitting her. So go back to where you were, Mom.
Well, what if could I feather it this way, and then that would take care of it?
Try it.
Do it like.
What you want to stop is that really bright light hitting her because if it hits her on the side of her skin.
Yeah, that won't look good.
Yeah, nope. So let's go to a softbox. So see, now this tells you at home, people, that you have to spend a lot of money on softboxes and stuff.
How come the bright light like that didn't get onto Robin when I had it?
Because the position, because Mom's further back, she was blocking her, and because Mom's taller, it threw a shadow onto Robin. But because she's shorter, because she's in a chair.
Oh, so what if I shorten the?
Then the light will be shooting up at somebody. You never want light shooting up at somebody. That's like a horror movie. Light. That doesn't like when you say that because that's not actually true. Because good horror movies don't do that, apparently. I'm not really a horror movie person. Although I did watch a really terrible horror movie last night.
Which one?
It was called, Vampire or something, and it was just really bad. It was so bad it was good. So.
Twilight.
It was from 1973.
Oh.
Yeah, and this vampire was killing people and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that looks much better.
Right, because now even though the hotter light is going to hit her, it's not going to be harsh because it's coming from softbox. It's diffuse. So let's just leave all the settings the way they are and let's just shoot one. We're probably going to have to turn the hair light exposure up a bit, I'm guessing, because we put a softbox on it, but let's try. Okay. And now what we're getting is nice pretty hair light on Robin. You're getting a little bit on Mom, not a lot, but a little bit. And because you can see it here mostly.
Yeah.
You'll get more on Mom if she steps back a little bit. But you can see that the highlight's not so bad. So it actually looks really nice. It's actually nice and clean. We are getting a little light on the background, but we can't really do much about that unless we had a grid, which we don't. So we don't always have everything. Take like a little bit of a step back, Mom, and then in this way. Yeah, but then not too much, but obviously so it still looks good pose-wise.
Yeah. Almost have like your body like parallel to me and then like kind of turning. No, perpendicular to me. Yeah, and then turn. Yeah. There you go.
see if that's too harsh before you shoot too many. Just make sure it's not too harsh because now she's coming. Yeah, there we go. So you can see now
Not the best
we've got more hair light on her, but we still not harsh because it's in a softbox. That's what the softbox is doing for us. Before you get too crazy into this, make sure everything, all jewelry and stuff is good.
Yeah.
Always look for that kind of stuff. And I think the pose, this looks awkward
Yeah.
with her arm, so you'll work on that a little bit. And also, again,
Crop it more.
maybe not shoot right at her knees.
I think I'm gonna change to 50 instead of 70.
Okay.
Just so I don't come back quite as far back.
50 is fine. Oh,
Yeah.
Let me move my
Oh,
big head
you
out
guys
a
are so cute holding hands. All right.
yeah. Get to where you think you're a good distance from them and it feels right, and then zoom the lens in and out until you get the proper framing.
All right. Now tilt your head towards each other a bit.
Aw.
Oh. Oh, so cute. Okay. Okay. So now we gotta get some cool poses. All right. I want you guys to imagine. All right, Mom, imagine that Robin's just won an award and you're so proud of her, and Robin, imagine that Mom's just won an award and you're so proud of her. No, but like hugging and posing. You're posing.
Now we know what this award
No,
is.
you're just like you just like okay. All right. The backstory is Mom won an award for being like the greatest, businesswoman of all time, and Robin won an award for being like the greatest computer programmer. And now you're like posing for a newspaper photo, but you're so proud of each other. It's a newspaper photo. All right, fine. You're so proud, but it's professional. But you're hiding your proudness under the profession. No, it's professional. You guys.
Now you know what I deal with. I appreciate that you were like, okay,
you
fine.
have to have the proudness in your eyes.
That's my
and
normal.
then do the pose. All right, try it again. All right, try that pose.
Like the lottery idea.
There we go.
All right, yeah, you've just won the lottery. Okay, you just won the lottery, but you can't express it out. You're expressing it through your eyes.
Like, just your eyes. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. You both together won the lottery. Yes, exactly. But you don't want anybody to know, but you know that you've won the lottery, and you're both excited to like go home and celebrate. But you're not going to tell anybody. Like this photographer's like, let me take a photo of you, having no idea that you've just won the lottery. All right, now tilt your heads towards each other. Think money. Think lottery. Think. And then look at each other like we know, and they don't. No, but look, stay close to each other. It's a tight frame.
Yeah, and watch those shoulders. Remember, they're both
Yeah.
too
All right,
flexed.
Mom, come closer to Robin still. And Robin, come. You gotta stay tight. There can't be too much space because there's not enough space. Wait, Mom, get even closer to Robin. Like, put your arm around her, and then yeah. And don't look at her like that. Like, just kind of, just with your eyes, but face towards camera still. You guys. All right, I take it back. Forget the lottery idea. Just smile. And you're so proud of each other. You're so proud to be in this photo together. Oh, you got. All right, now look at me like you're so proud of me because I'm such a good photographer. See, they're too
Did we
similar
expect
to me,
anything?
and now I understand what you go through. They're so similar to me, and I now realize. Okay.
It is awesome. These are actually really good shots. But if you want something more like traditional, then I mean, it's great to give people things to do. But a lot of times we've been dealing with, for our subjects, professional actors, right?
True.
And you're like, or project this, and they kind of understand what you mean by that.
Yeah.
But a real person doesn't necessarily know that. So maybe give them
I have
something
an idea.
simpler.
Channel. Okay, you are. This one always works for everybody. Okay, you're a queen.
Oh.
And you are a princess, and you're in the court, and you know the king has died. There's no princess, so you're in total power. And you're now stepping into power. No, he died. I mean, you weren't that sad about it. You're now stepping into power, and you're stepping into your position on the throne, and you know you're the queen, so nobody can step to you. You're the queen. Channel Regal. Channel Queen Elizabeth, you know? My mom, you love her mom. All right, and Mom, you're very proud of you're very proud. Put your arm around her. Yeah, but she's like, all right, you're my ward. You're not happy, you're the queen. I mean, you are happy internally, but queen would not smile. Gotta have queen, regal. You're regal. You're powerful and you're proud.
If you're gonna keep Robin so flat to the camera, give some more space on the sides. Because we don't want to. There's
I need more power from you.
Yeah.
Power. Yeah, you know how it is. You got the power. Okay, actually, that's hysterical. Do that. You got the power! Okay, just smile. I know you want to. Cuties! All right, now, hug. Oh, I love that!
That's cute.
All right, now, goofy face.
Leave a little more space on the
You
sides.
can't lean back too much because you'll be out of frame. Goofy, your mom. Max Goofy. Max.
If you're okay, so if you're gonna let them move around a lot, I would shoot wider than you think you need to. That way you don't lose people.
I'm worried about that light next to Rob, the hair light, because it gives
It's an inner shot.
It's,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. If the hair light's gonna get in the shot, then we'll just move back.
Move it back.
So we can move it back, and then we'll probably just have to adjust the power. Now moving it back is gonna make it harder, but since it's so soft and big, it shouldn't really be an issue. I intentionally didn't give you a lot of space because I know not everybody has a studio to work in, so we can't move back too far, but we can swing this out.
Nice. Yeah,
And-
that looks great.
And that should be good. I'm gonna actually go up a little bit with it as well, so we can make sure enough gets onto your mom. And I'm just gonna turn this up from here, half a stop. So go ahead and take a shot and see what that looks like. We just dialed it up a little bit. And we'll do a test shot. Yeah, we got a similar look. We are having this right here, this little shadow back here. Because of the paper, we're not gonna be able to get rid of that, unfortunately, but that's fine.
It is so interesting. You're right, because I usually do work with actors. And
Yeah, it's a different way to express things. So,
So now I have to figure,
Yep.
what kind of direction would you give to a not actor?
no, I think that you're good. I think that you're good, but I think what you're saying is, I'm going to give you a pose, and then you're giving them this idea, instead of saying get them in a pose that generally works for you, and then say with your eyes or think about, as opposed to not your this thing.
Yeah.
Think about this thing. Think
And just
about
get them
some
into-
success that you've had, or a trip that you have coming up. Things like that. Things that'll get people in the where their
With
eyes
their
will sparkle.
eyes, but
but
their
not the
pose
whole-
is set.
Right. Because when you
Gotcha.
tell people to pose like, and you won the lottery, everybody goes like this.
Yeah, it's true.
Because that's what people do when they win the lottery. Apparently,
Okay.
I have never won the lottery, so I do not know.
So I'll pose. May I touch you? Okay.
Oh.
Now turn like this, and then turn like this. Like turn more towards it. And then put your arm. Maybe put your arms around each other. Like wait, put yours over Robin's. And then you could like put your hand. Yeah, but like ease into it. Like you can make it feel natural. Well, you don't have to hold hands. You can just. I'm just saying, Mom, you can put your hand on Robin's knee, and then Robin put your hand. Don't hold hands. Just set it. But like you can be natural with it, but just.
Yeah, that looks nice. I would say you could just do another test shot, because I moved the light a little bit, just
Oh,
so
yeah.
we can deal with that shadow. It's going to kind of be in the way, but it's okay. I'm not overly worried about the shadow right now.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's gone. There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah, beautiful. Very nice. Good smiles. The light is pretty. Subjects look sophisticated.
Yay. Okay. Now I'm gonna direct you, but don't move from the pose. Only with your face. Now imagine that you won the lottery. Okay, I'll announce it to you, and then you can react. Congratulations, Janice and Robin. Well, Janice, you've won the lottery, and she's gonna share it with you, Robin. That's how you would react to winning the lottery.
I can't move my body.
No, Mom.
Sorry, but I'm paralyzed.
You barely smiled.
Well, you
All
told
right,
her she
I'm
had to share it. She was,
Okay, now imagine that. Okay, Mom, imagine someone's coming to attack Robin, and you have to protect her.
Wow. That seems appropriate.
I think this is good.
That's the shot.
Yeah.
I think wall size print for that one. We gotcha. Yeah, no, I think that's good, yeah.
I was thinking it would be like so fierce looking.
That's like a poster for a sitcom.
And then, like I was thinking you'd be like, "Ah, I'm so protective of Robin, but then this is like, yikes!
It is one of the few times somebody would actually say yikes aloud. Yeah, but
Okay, I think that's amazing.
yep, I think you got what you wanted. So
I think
good.
we're good.
Yeah, so
Natural flight response. I'm sorry.
You look like you're offering her up to be attacked. Like, take her, not me.
right.
Well, the chance for the
Nice.
lottery winning.
Awesome. Yep. All right, so now you have to go through the series. No, go ahead, guys. Look at the pictures and
I'm sorry. You can now clients. Are you happy with these
Right.
photos?
come comment on the pictures of yourself that Marissa took. You know,
Yeah, you
remember,
paid me
you don't-
$1,000 to do this.
Yeah, you don't have to
And-
be nice.
And how do you feel about your
You can
results?
use the little arrow to move. I think.
I think we're hot, honestly. You know.
All right. I probably would have put some. Oh my god. Probably put some powder on, maybe.
Oh yeah, my hair is a little questionable right
I like
now.
that one, except Robin's eyes are closed. That one's fun.
You have to retouch.
That's okay. Oh, everything will be fixed in post.
Oh right.
That one's cute.
Oh, we are bad subjects.
No, you're the best subject. You're so similar to me, so I can't even hate on you. I'm like,
I'm enjoying this more than you can imagine.
like I do this exact face. So weird.
Oh, that's
Aw,
cute.
I like
That's
that
cute.
one.
Oh, that's a print. That's a print.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cute.
cuties.
Yeah, I mean, being a little bit free with it is a great way to get
Yeah.
like a really natural expression.
We like
And-
the regal ones.
I really like the natural ones. The only thing I was thinking was like the framing was hard when they
Yeah.
weren't posed.
Yeah, so sometimes what is a good thing to do is to throw the camera on a tripod, which we'll talk about maybe in another video, and frame it wider than you would, and then capture one we can actually move the frame in so that it's not, you know, like you could have framed it like you originally started to. You don't always have to fill the frame with
Oh, that's kind of cute.
We are terrible subjects.
You're excellent subjects.
Excellent. I
All
do
right.
like the hugs. Those are very
Me
cute.
too. All right, good. I think we can do a closer. This is called the closer.
This is called
Except
the
I'm not
closer.
on the thing.
You got-
Where am I?
Wait.
Oh, here I am.
This way, this way.
You can do that since I opened.
Oh, yes. And that is how. Thank you for watching this episode where I struggle to and now empathize much more with what Daniel goes through every day. Photographing a roper woman.
Yes. It's a challenge, but somebody has to do it. No, you guys did an excellent job. Thank you for being subjects.
Thank you.
It's always fun. You know, sometimes the simplest light sometimes opens up the opportunities for the fun stuff, right? Because if you remember,
Yeah.
not that those shots weren't amazing of Lucas, but like in some ways he had to be very restricted, right, by that
Right.
light.
Or
With-
Dave.
Or Dave even, right? Especially. But the big umbrella light gives you that room to move. You know, even
Yeah.
when they react naturally and hug or whatever, they're still lit nicely. So sometimes simple is the way to go. Well, subscribe, ring the bell.
Bell.
What do you go?
Oh, and you know, my mom doesn't have Instagram,
Oh no.
but Rob, she does have Instagram.
I just don't use it very often.
well,
Is it Marissa's mom?
at
that
Janice
Insta-
Roper Graham, I
Oh.
think, or Janice Marie John.
Janice John.
We'll attach it below, and then at Count Bacula.
Count_Bacula. Like Scott Bakula.
Oh.
But
We'll attach it
Count
below.
Dracula.
Thank you so much for watching.